Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. So we just visited Rosegate. We're now going to head on down to Port Cavendish, I think. Yeah. Visage is a bit closer, but I think Port Cavendish is where I need to go. So let's head on down there. Ooh, let's try and avoid those guys if we can. Or at least point their tail guns at them. Okay, where are we? Okay, we need to go over this way. That's not going to be good because they're going to shoot us in the side. Come on, go, 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 go. Yeah, we got shot. Of course we did. Okay. Port Cavendish. What do you got for us? Well, let's get a port report as usual. You spend half a day observing the docks and note an astonishing number of variety of ships. Was that a Canate trimaran nestled beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dockhands complained loudly that they've never been busier. The caddies talk ceaselessly, carelessly, about smuggling and piracy, but even the most hardened sailor lower their voices when they mention the king. They go even quieter when they talk about the Rose Garden. You make careful notes. Perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. Okay, we won't take a... we will sell our sunlight. Let's see how we do here. So the first one, we got 500 echoes, but we lost the box. Second one, and we got 400 echoes, and we kept the box. Next one, we got 500 echoes, lost the box. Another 500 echoes, lost another box. And then the last one, another 500 echoes, lost the box. So we've got one box left. But we did get a fair amount of echoes from that. We could buy a shipment of red honey. We don't want to. The shops, we could buy some stuff there. We don't particularly need to. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on out of here. And then I want to take on this guy who's been shooting us. So let's try and get in behind them. Here we go, that's good. And then again. Okay, I think two more maybe. No, two more now. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. And we'll investigate the wreckage. Got one supply and two fuel. Thank you for that. And let's head on out. We got some silk as well. Thank you. Now, we need to go to Visage, so let's head in that direction. Probably should be buying more fuel because 12 fuel isn't all that great. I know we can convert supplies to fuel, but still, I'd rather not have to do that if I don't have to. Now, terror could be a problem though. We should get here before we build one up though. We're at 76 now, that's not too bad. Oh, for some reason our terror was going. Okay, it was going down. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a wandering Parson first. He glances nervously back at the face in the hill, but his handshake is strong. Yeah, that's an offer from passage for money. He seeks a passage to the church of Low Barnet, beneath the sea just outside London. His suit is well tailored for an itinerant preacher. His cufflinks wink with sapphires. Yeah, we'll offer passage for money. A ready fare, of course. You have your running expenses, my lady. I'll be no trouble. I'll study the religion of the Undersea by extracting the most admirable elements of each. I mean to construct a modern, superior faith for the spiritual nourishment of my congregation, of course. His cufflinks gleam. Thoughtfully pays his fare in advance. So this is kind of like a televangelist, I guess, who suddenly gets really rich, but he's definitely not misusing the funds that are being donated to his church. Okay, then shops here, we don't have any, so back to story. Let's get our port to port. A departing merchant gives you a confused account of crocodiles and honeycakes and something about ear blockage. To this you add your own impressions about the street layout close to the port, the types of commerce here. When the lights are especially bright, it is possible to make out the details of the profile of that great stone face. Okay, then we'll go ashore. Let's check in the custom house. Okay, and we're going to go locust again. We're going to try steal something again. Okay, let's visit the Library of Parts. A tough challenge. 36%. Okay, we failed. Let's end our performance and leave the island. They're not going to be very happy with us, but that's fine. Now, let's leave there. Our next port of call. We've got to go up here. I would like to go to the Mangrove College. We will eventually, but I think we need to go here, here, and then here. Yeah, we're going to go there, there, then probably down there and up there, actually. Okay, so let's get on our way, or be on our way. Let's cling as close to the shore as we can before we do actually need to strike out. And then let's strike out for the light. So that could be important with terror being a concern. Okay, I want to speed up to try and get there before we actually take on one new terror. Good, and then we can slow ourselves down. We actually have a bit of a rest here. Just let terror subside just a little. Then aim ourselves the right direction. Okay, and then on we go. The scent of the sea, salt and frost and cellars, black spices. It's nice going in areas that we generally don't go in before. I think I mentioned that before. There's so much of the Undersea that we haven't been near because we're just too used to knowing where our ports are. Okay, we're almost there. We're going to dive as soon as we're allowed to. We're on top of where we need to go, so we need to find somewhere around it, I guess. There we go. Oh, hi there. Yeah, thank God that we actually dove, eh? Okay. Achievement, no regrets. Don't know what that's about. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, if we've been here before, I think we might have been. Well, the fact that we can get a port says probably not. Assemble a port. The admiralty would find this a curious place. Loose information. You got a description of the Fortis kettle and a survey of its resources. You scrape away a little of the sealant, the colour of amber and the texture of wax, that keeps out seawater where the hull is pierced by the spines of igloo. Igul, I guess. You sketch the arrangement of decks and hatches, so far as you have been able to reach. But about the population, you cannot offer as much detail. The tomb colonist declines to be identified and the travelling postman laughs at you. Okay, well, cheers to that. Bribe the first mate. The crew can't show you around. The first mate keeps the hatch keys. They rarely leave the engine room, but they'll come out for solace fruit. And we happen to have some solace fruit, so we'll do that. Gratefully received. The first mate's features are softer than the average Londoners, as though they have become part rubbery man. Their skin is marked in dozens of places with shiny, calcified ovals, around which the skin is reddened. You offer them a solace fruit, and they receive it reverently. They don't eat it in front of you, but withdraw through a hatch that is usually kept locked. They are gone a long time, and far off you hear a man's deep laughter. It is a surprising sound in the whispering ship. Okay. So what happens next? Observe the first mate in research. The kettle was a research vessel. Now the first mate sometimes engages in research on the fluke spines that pierce the ship. A gathering of silver in the storeroom. This room is blocked by a thick spine at waist level. The spine is purple-black, but the crew have been working at it with planes grinding away a silvery powder. The powder is collected on mats and sieved into bottles. Our export, the first mate explained, goes to Station 3, but that is not what we've come for. The first mate touches the spine, and for a time their spirit is absent. Then, for one of the few patches of unmarked skin, they grow a needle-shaped protrusion and snap it free. A memento of what I saw when my mind was with Igul. Okay. Let's let's ask the first mate for help finding the regrets of the sensitive brother. The Imperial sister waits an answer. She has set a rendezvous at Hunter's Keep. Into the Fortis kettle. The first mate leads you through hatches usually kept locked down to the depths of the forestill kettle. They begin to limp more evidently the further you descend. At last you come to the engine room, where a spike of Igul jabs through the hull. The engine is thoroughly destroyed. Its furnace is cold. Its great wheels will never turn again. The surface of Igul is exposed to your touch. It shimmers. We make it beautiful on purpose. There is a shiny silver patch on the spike. We allow the silver to be harvested. Touch it with one hand. Touch our face. The tunnel is skin tight. You descend face first. The walls press the backs of your head, urging you downwards. You should not have come. The entry point of Igul is regret. No one enters Igul without. Surface, not today. You cannot do this today. Perhaps some other time you'll be ready. Descend. Igul is made of needles. The inside of needle is straight. Sharp, thirsty, dry. There's a scent of great bitter things or fermentation. Cactus pulp renders an acceptable wine. Someone once died in a desert, and you are traversing the cause of their death. They lived long enough to regret. Here is the memory of a dying man, seeing a vulture overhead. the sky. That's going to be a modest challenge, okay. The tunnel branches. We tell you which way to go, but you do not understand. Okay, let's do this. Deeper. You narrow your shoulders, press your toes and your knuckles into the tunnel wall, squeeze left and down, through a passage lined in fragments of amber. They gather what we wish to know. Here is the smell of a cloying perfume. A woman left her husband for a scoundrel. In a few years she was poor and alone. He seemed like a good man. How could I have known? Of course she knew. Her husband offered to take her back, but she could not endure his forgiveness. We have his regrets also. He minded her absence much more than her unfaithfulness, but he could not persuade her. Okay, we succeeded, that's good. Oh, a high-risk challenge, okay. Irons are always bad for us, but only if you feel strong. From here you cannot surface till you've found what you seek. We're going to try. Forward. Do you want to die down here in the dark? That is not the thing to fear. Do you want to live down here, squeezed between one misery and the next, so that you can barely move your limbs? We prefer it. Has your nerve failed you? You have not moved. Okay, let's try again. We failed again. We got another tear. We failed again. We finally did it. You intend to move and the tone moves you. A fresh red memory. She stood still when she wished to go. She answered questions from the man with the knife-shaped smile. She was afraid of him. She pretended his questions were questions a sociable person would ask. She's more afraid of being discourteous. He did not kill her. After, she was angry at herself anyhow for having her fears out of order. She had a new tongue installed in her mouth in the presence of trespassers. The new tongue says, I dislike you. I fear you. I wish you would go, whether she bids it or not. Interesting. Okay. A high-risk challenge. Do you regret continuing? It is too late. The tunnel is skin tight. You descend face first. I think we've seen that already. Yeah. Okay, let's try. Wow, that's lucky. Night regrets. A recollection the length of a hat pin. You would have been a baby. You succeeded in the hearts challenge. Okay. Not the regret, but leave it where it lies. It is guarded by nacreous layers. This is not for you to take. Collect what you came for. Will you be pierced by the brother's regret? Okay, let's get what we came for. The secretive brother was a clerk at the Admiralty. One can regret even clerical misdeeds. He fell behind in his filings, so he burned a stack of port reports and lied when his superiors asked him where they were. The lie went undetected. The loss of the reports caused no great trouble. Nonetheless, the regret rankled. The brother had learned integrity from schoolboy novels. Confession offered no cure. It would not retrieve the reports. It would only disappoint the superior and open the whole department to censure. Sometimes cowardice and common sense lead to the same end. The brother's regret caused more trouble than the deed. We cured him. Have you undone the cure? Get out. You've done enough. Okay. So that was fun. Now, let's help with exports. Bottles and bottles of silver powder, ground from eagle's spine, wait to be sent away. The tomb colonist hands you a bottle, and you lessen them a straw. Don't worry too much. If you touch the powder, the tomb colonist says, looks poisonous, but there's no harm in it. The first mate used some of it to make the needles, and sells the rest. The colonist obviously doesn't approve of the first mate's regret collection, and clarifies with only a little prompting. Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask, the tomb colonist says. But there's no need for wearing the scars of other people's wounds on top of your own. There's someone the first mate comes out of the engine room, fresh spined. Okay, we lost one terror. Okay, let's ponder how best to deliver our message to the Imperious Sister. She should know what you have decided. There are ways to reach her. She said she'd wait for you at Hunter's Keep. She wants some kind of proof of her brother's regret. Your words alone will not do. You could go there directly and give whatever message you think best, or you could send her a dream by way of Irem. You've heard they make dreams there, or perhaps there is a way by the Isle of Cats. Not that that would be an easy or sensible method. So we could go to Irem, okay. Let's try this then. It is a challenge to clip off. You grow a spine just next to your thumb, but you manage, and then file down the spur. There is a little blood and some itching, and the spot remains sensitive. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Consume a needle. Consume a needle of Fortas. Press the spike into your own flesh. No, it knows. Little worse than a tattoo, surely. Memories layered with memories. You remember, a woman who had persuaded herself into marriage. She never fell in love with someone else, or betrayed her husband, or did any of the usual things. She lived a dusty life, and wondered whether she even had any appetites to satisfy. Faintly overlying this is the first mate's reaction. Pity, annoyance, and a tangle of feelings about a different broken relationship between themselves and the wounded captain. Okay, cool. Yeah, this place is interesting. Let's share the regret with him. Share the brother's regret with the first mate. They are curious. Sharing the spine would relinquish one means of delivering the regret to the sister, but there are other ways. Presentation with a flourish. The first mate accepts it with gratitude and consumes it, their eyes slipping gratefully shut. The two of you have become equals. Afterwards to say, you don't ask me about the captain. Someone must ask about his wound, or he will never be healed. Okay, and then I guess we have to go to Irem then for that, because we've done other stuff. We could sell sack drop coffee beans. And we have 10 of them. I think we're going to keep those though. Mushroom wine. We will buy some fuel, because it's something we definitely need. Okay, and I think that's where we're going to leave it. So I hope you've enjoyed, and hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right, and check out some other videos here on the left.